Hi, yes indeed. Welcome back to Off the Cuff. There's your elf on the shelf. He's moved to the Christmas tree. That is a hunk of fruitcake in his hands.
I love
that
it.
he's having. So we are already beginning to deface the Christmas tree that is a family heirloom of our executive producer. This is not a good thing to be doing.
No, and the elf looks like he's holding on for dear life.
Well,
I don't think he wants to be there.
You.
Yeah.
The elf on the shelf is watching
That
you.
is a creepy song.
You,
Stop.
watching
Stop.
You know, she's doing her best to be entertaining.
Oh my God.
What are you stopping her for?
We want to talk a little bit about, that is just bizarre looking. That is a creepy, you know, he looks like Bob's big boy's little brother.
Yeah, so there should be a burger on the top of the tree.
All right, holiday fiascos, you know them, you love them. Everyone has experienced them. The holidays are going on. Something bad happens with the family or something like that.
Oh,
We're not
always.
talking tragedy or anything like that, but you talk to people in the street about this.
That's right. We hit the street for Pulse. We headed out and asked people what their biggest holiday fiascos were.
Take a look.
Well, mostly the tree falling, the lights falling, the star falling.
Oh my God.
Yes, it was a fiasco. It was a true word.
Turkey got burned.
Getting caught in Chicago with a snowstorm, getting caught for about 5 days, missing Christmas.
The tree is right there in the foyer, so they can see part of the tree not decorated when they look up, because they come right in, they look up. Well, what's happening?
So someone thought you'd been naughty all year.
Yeah, I ain't getting nothing for Christmas last year.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was mad.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Are you going to be getting something this year?
I don't know, I'm gonna get my own stuff.
Well, I like it. I'm loving these snow pants you're wearing.
Yeah, that's money.
Trimming a tree with my daughter who was hearing impaired, trying to teach her. I put her up on a piece of furniture with a little tree, and she fell off the table and broke her collarbone.
Oh no! Right before the holiday.
Right.
Okay. Oh boy. Well, there's a little holiday
Best
fiasco.
I can do.
Who missed their gift last year because of you didn't get the package on time?
My mom.
Some of those people I don't believe.
Right. You know, the woman could really have, she just should have gotten a tree that was smaller.
A smaller tree or
It was-
get a ladder.
It was really,
Right.
or get a friend to
I
come
like
over.
the guy. I like the guy who says mostly the tree falling over,
The
the
star
stuff.
falling
So
over.
there's other stuff that has gone on too.
Exactly. And one guy's got to get everything himself.
Have you ever had a fiasco?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I had one. So when I was a
One.
little kid, we used to have Christmas dinner at a reverend's house that was very close to my father.
Mm-hmm.
And we were served ham, which I did eat as a kid,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and the ham didn't look like it was completely done.
Oh, no.
So I'm
God.
cutting it, and I'm like 5.
Oh.
Right, so I'm honest,
Right.
and I'm cutting it, and I'm looking at it, and I tasted a piece, and I said, I can't eat this, it's terrible. and my parents were looking at me like, Gary, eat the ham, eat the ham. And the other kids, the children of the reverend, they were looking at me like, what's wrong with you? This is delicious. I go, I can't eat this. It's awful. So my parents were humiliated.
Oh, that's sad. That's a fiasco. All right. How about you?
Well, we had one just last year because I go up to my parents in Maine. We had no power for the entire 5 days before Christmas. So 8 people in a home with no plumbing that's working.
Oh,
It's
boy.
not pleasant.
Wow.
No.
And so then we had to go outside, get snow, melt it on the stove, and pour it down the toilet. I just want you guys to know I could star on Home Improvement. I know so much. It was awful. It didn't come back on until 11 a.m. on Christmas Day. And so by that time...
Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
That was,
but we didn't really have anything to eat. They couldn't make a turkey in time.
well, you probably didn't really want to eat. There was no toilet function.
You know what we're doing right now? We're holding back on really advancing this story and adding a lot to it.
Oh, well, please do. It was, this was just last year
It's
in
not
May.
pretty. It's not pretty.
This year they're getting a generator. I'm like, okay, Mom.
That's your gift. That's your
Stepdad,
gift.
why do you not own
And
a generator?
several gallons of water just in case.
Oh my God.
You
All
gotta be
right.
prepared.
Coming up,
Oh,
we've
yeah.
got some of the most fascinating, and I'll say it, some of the worst Christmas music you've ever heard. That's coming up next. #OTC. Tweet us. We'll be right back.